Hello, guys. Hope we are all doing well, fine, and wonderful. And today we have something important that we should discuss. This will let us know what to do in the coming days, and it will be effective on the 19th of June. So let's all be aware of this new huge update, and it can help us increase or maintain our driver's score. Driver score has brought a lot of issue since it was introduced as a new feature into the app. But now there were many changes that has been made, and they are continuing to make another change which will take off on the 19th of June. So let's just head towards the letterhead that we have, read through and see what we can do to help maintain or increase our driver score. It comes like this: driver score update. Change in driver score threshold. Kindly note kindly take note of the following important announcements regarding your driver score. In an effort to improve the quality of service on the boat platform, from 19th June 2023, boats will be tightening the driver score threshold that are used to determine whether a driver meets the quality standard to continue operating on the platform. So as we all know, being explained over and over on this platform, we always say driver score tells both the kind of drivers they have on their platform. Since both doesn't meet drivers in person unless a driver goes to the office, the driver score help them determine the kind of drivers they have on their platform. So with this update, it will help both to get the quality drivers who can exhibit or show off both what both really want to do. So the driver score threshold will help them to determine the quality standard of drivers. The new driver score threshold. The suspension threshold for driver score will be increased from 50 to 60. This means that if your driver score is 60 or less by 19th June, your account will be temporarily suspended for a year. So at first, the driver's score was 50%. So if you get 50%, you'll be blocked temporarily. But now it has been increased from the 50 to 60. Meaning if now, today, your threshold is below 60, just count yourself that on the 19th, you'll be what? Blocked for a year. What must you do? You must accept trips so that you can increase your driver score before the 19th. So at first it was 50, but now it has been increased to 60. Since they deduct the driver score from 100 downwards. So if they've increased it to 60, it means you only have 40%. The retraining threshold will also be increased to 70. This means that you need to ensure your driver score is above 70 to avoid getting suspended for retraining. So first two, when your driver score drops from 100 to 60, you'll be asked to go for a retraining, where I have a video of how to unblock yourself, which I will leave a link in the description so that you can check and see how you can do the retraining, how you can answer the questions, and so on and so forth. I have that video that I will leave the link in the description for you to check. But now it's no more 60, but it will be increased to 70. So if your driver score reduced from 100 to 70, that means you'll be asked to go for a retraining. The warning threshold will be 80. So when you hit 80, you get a message to tell you what not to do. For us saying from 50 to 80, what will happen to us? Let's head straight on how to increase your driver score and avoid getting blocked. Only accept trips that you are almost certain you will be able to finish. Use the information provided upfront on the acceptance screen to decide whether you would accept the trip or not. So we must only accept trips that we know we can be able to finish. Since or because when you request or a passenger requests you a driver, you can see where the passenger is. Secondly, you can see where the passenger is going. So if both is giving you that information, you should also be able to determine whether you'll be able to pick up the passenger or drop off the passenger. So with that, it will help you to know whether you'll be able to go for the trip. So anytime you get a request, you must wait and see and check whether you'll be able to go for that trip before you accept the trip. Accept and successfully finish enough trip to increase your driver score far above 80. One way in which we can increase our driver score is by always accepting and completing trips. How do we do that? It's just by accepting and completing trips. So for our driver score to increase, so that we will not hit the threshold, we must always make sure our driver score is either above 85 or more. Pay attention to training material provided as part of the retraining when your driver score drops below 70. As we all know, if it hits 60, you'll be temporarily blocked. But if it's above 70 or it hits 70, your account will be temporarily blocked. So you must check when you are doing the retraining, you must check and understand the materials or whatever boat is telling you to do so that you not do those mistakes again in order for your driver score to come down or diminish again. Do not abuse the driver's app or any cancellation reason after accepting trips. This will cause your driver score to drop. You must always give a tangible reason if you want to cancel a trip. This will help you to maintain a high score, because if you just give any reason at all, both will also decrease or bring down your driver score. So we must always make sure, always and always try not to abuse the boat drivers app. This is all that we have for all of us today. I hope we will take this into consideration so that our driver score can once again be increased to even 100% so that our account will not be blocked. I wouldn't be happy if any of my subscribers account is blocked. So let's all try our possible best. Go through whatever both is educating us on so that by the 19th of June our account may or will not be blocked. This is all that we have for you on the driver score threshold today. Kindly subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bar. Thanks once again.